Hi, everybody. It's Boog Shambi. Welcome to the show. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Spring training action on MLB The Show. It's the New York Yankees going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. First pitch coming your way next. About to get started here. And on the mound in this one, Roansy Contreras.
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
At the plate, Mark McGwire. Here comes the pitch. And that one fouled off. And the 0-1. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. An absolutely majestic shot, and they grab the lead. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Well, we see this so much more today. Lineups with pop in the leadoff spot, and it really puts the pitcher in a tough spot out there where he has to execute right away. You can't just get over a couple of strikes to settle in, get comfortable, because at the plate, that guy's looking to do exactly what he just did. Start the game off with a huge bang.
And next for New York, Mike Piazza. Swinging a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
The 0-1. Swung on, belted. Suzuki raging back towards the wall. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
Stepping in, Jim Thome. Right side, hard hit. Toss to Naylor, and that's an out.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 19, Jason.
2 outs, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Jason Giambi. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Now a fly ball to right center. Joe makes the catch, and that'll do it. Yankees draw first blood on a solo shot, and the home team down a run. This is Yankees baseball on The Show NYC. Back here at the ballpark, showing the slab in today's game, Shohei Ohtani. What do we need to know here?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
We go to the bottom of the first. At the plate for Pittsburgh, number 5. The pitch. And there's a foul ball. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
0-2 now. And down on strikes. And one gone.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Now here is Connor Joe. And a foul ball. The next pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1. All right, Singer, you know I'm a dork. Shohei Ohtani, go back to May 5th, 2022 at Fenway Park. He tossed a complete game through 99 pitches. Get this, 81 strikes. It was the most strikes thrown with less than 100 pitches in a game since they started tracking pitch counts.
That's just unreal. Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter. Any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Next offering is in for a strike.
First 2 hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
Next pitch just misses. Going to count 1-2. Bounce to third. Piazza on the run, throw to first. Gets him easily, ends the inning. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. They're down 1-0. And welcome back. Here's the center fielder, David Ortiz.
David Ortiz.
The pitch. That one ripped. And it one-hops the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Waste no time there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Number 50, the next to hit. That's hard hit on the line. This looks like extra bases. Ortiz coming home. Relay throw to second. Not in time. He's safe. Run comes in from second. It's 2-0.
He quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when guys make that transition, and he's got speed to put on a show.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Gary Sheffield. Drill. Out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that ball is out of here. He'll touch them all. And they boost their lead. It's 4-0. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat. He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
Pudge Rodriguez stepping in now for the Yankees. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
So, man aboard, Raul Ibanez getting ready to hit. Swing and a base hit. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Line to left. Sawinski makes the catch. Runner tags for home. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And the lead is up to 5. Here's the third baseman, Mike Piazza. He's 0 for 1. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
Could be extra bases. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
New pitcher on here, Quinn Priester.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Second and third, 1 gone. Jim Thome stepping in now for the Yankees. Grounded out his first time up. Line drive to short and caught. Throw not in time as he's able to get back to avoid the double play.
Nice swing and good solid contact. That ball was smoked, but needed a little more lift to get into the outfield gap. Maybe a little more backspin.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jason Giambi. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Ripped on the ground to second. Toss to Naylor. Out number 3. So 9 batters come to the plate. 4 of them score. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Yankees 5 and the Pirates nothing. Bottom of the second. Stepping in the long ball threat, number 6.
This kid is so special.
He's a shortstop by trade and big time power.
Seems like from day one, his strike zone and plate discipline looked like he'd been in the league for 6 years already.
Here comes the 0-1. On the ground, right side. Over to Giambi. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting fifth, the catcher, number 50.
And now the switch hitting catcher, number 50. He's a guy who does it all. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. Next pitch is popped up. Piazza puts it away. That's out number 2. And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's O'Neill Cruz. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Here's the 0-2. Caught him looking for the K. Bucks go down quietly. It's 5-0. On to the third inning, and now the center fielder, David Ortiz.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Priester back to work. In the air, right field. And there's one away.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Number 50 stepping in now for the Yankees. Doubled in his first AB. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Hard hit left side. Whips it to first. First two batters retired here in the top of the third.
The right fielder, number 18, Gary Sheffield.
2 outs, base is empty. Gary Sheffield now at the plate. He's already homered in this game.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very confident.
This one's into the gap in left center, and that should be extra bases. And into second easily with a 2-out double. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Man at second here with 2 away. Pudge Rodriguez stepping in now for the Yankees. Rips that one to right. Suzuki makes the catch, inning over. One left for the Yankees, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Welcome back, and now the first baseman, Josh Naylor.
The first baseman, Josh Naylor.
And the pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Pirates definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3.
But that kind of velocity and elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
And the batter now, Seiya Suzuki. Check swing, but he went too far, and it's 0-2. Got him swinging. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
And now here is Jack Sawinski. Fouled back our way, and that's out of play. Next offering is in for a strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
To the right side. He handles it himself, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Pitching change here, Kyle Nicholas.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
The wind of the pitch. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Hauls it in for the out.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Here's a big power threat. Mark McGuire. And that one is lifted in the air. Sawinski hauls it in, and there's two away.
Now batting, third baseman, Mike.
Two outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Mike Piazza. 1 for 2. Lined, and that's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
So important to get into the fielding position after you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
And up next for New York, Jim Thome. There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. Caught just shy of the wall. The Yanks leave one as they are unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the inning. To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, number 5. And the right-hander back to work. And a big swing and a miss.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these guys are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
So digging in, Connor Joe. His first at bat was a strikeout. Fouled back our way, and that's out of play. The Pirates still looking for their first hit in this one. And right back to the mound. The throw to first. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth.
The batter, number 31.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, number 31. Grounded out his first time. Oh, and 2 as he waves at that one. Stays alive.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
And the 0-2. And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Pirates with a new arm on the mound, Blake Walston.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Jason Giambi stepping in now for the Yankees.
The first baseman, number 19, Jason Giambi.
And a pitch. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Gone. He made him pay for that one, and they add to the lead. It's 6-0.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
And next for New York, David Ortiz. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field.
Now batting, number 50.
Number 50 digs in now. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Here's a rocket out to left. Sawinski makes the grab, one down.
The batter, the right fielder, Gary Sheffield.
Man at first. Now it's the right fielder, Gary Sheffield. He's already homered here in this one. Ripped to third. And caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Pudge Rodriguez. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 6-0 ball game. You're watching Yankees baseball on the show, NYC. And welcome back. Now here is number 6. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And he deals. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. One now. And that one wrapped foul.
Hoog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Number 50, the next Pirate to hit. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. This guy's turned into one of the best catchers in the National League. And as well, lots of pop in that bat. So you combine the slug with really good defense. And the right-hander deals. Comebacker to the mound. Sends it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, O'Neill.
2 outs, base is empty. Up next for the Pirates, O'Neill Cruz. Struck out looking in his first at bat. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. And that one off the outside edge. And there's the strike.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The Pirates hitless so far in the game.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and he's down on strikes for the second time today. And 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They still find themselves down 6-0. On the mound now for the Pirates, Davy Garcia.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to. Two pitches when he needs an out.
All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Raul Ibanez. Garcia, 24 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. The pitch. Well struck, right field. And it's off the wall. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Mark McGwire will hit next. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. And first offering is fouled off. And that one fouled off. Righty to the plate. And that should be extra bases. Ibanez around third. He'll score easily. It's 7-0.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
So a man aboard. Now the number 2 hitter, Mike Piazza. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Makes the grab on the run. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with 1 out.
Now batting, second baseman, Jim Thome.
And up next for New York, Jim Thome. Singy, he's got a history of coming through in the big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Base hit, and a run comes in.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Man at first with 1 gone. Jason Giambi stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 3. Swings and sends a rocket to right. Suzuki makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 34, David Ortiz.
Man at first, David Ortiz stepping in now for the Yankees. Ortiz measures 6 feet 4 inches, 230 pounds, and he's a former home run derby champ. In the air, center field. Joe has a beat on it. That is the inning. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. It's the Yankees 8 and the Pirates nothing. Welcome back. Bottom of the 6th. Here's Josh Naylor.
The first baseman.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come 1 at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
At the belt and fires. Called strike right there.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Seiya
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Seiya Suzuki. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
And the 0-1. Swings through that.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Well, he's been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive, not walking anyone. I mean, this guy's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with him, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff out there on the mound.
And first offering is fouled off.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
The 1-1. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
1-2 now. Got it by him for the K. Bucks go down quietly, and they're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Pirates with a new arm on the mound, Johan Oviedo.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Number 50 stepping in now for the Yankees. This guy has turned into a beast. And here it comes. And there's a base hit to left.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
So man aboard, and now the right fielder, Gary Sheffield. Lined into right. Oh, he botches it.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Here's the catcher, Pudge Rodriguez, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. Lifted in the air, right center field. Joe has a beat on it. Drops into the glove. Runner tags up for third, and he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. 1 away.
Now back. Left field, Raul Ibanez.
Now the left fielder, Raul Ibanez. Line drive, caught.
Sweet grab right there. That's the DRS for you, buddy. Defensive run saved. Very athletic. Really good reactions. Nice job of saving that run.
Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Mark McGwire. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Right-handed reliever. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Sawinski makes the play, and it's out number 3. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Yankees 8 and the Pirates nothing. Welcome back as we have a pinch hitter to lead it off. Ji-Hwan Bae.
Number 3, Ji-Hwan Bae.
Ohtani back to work. Swing and a miss as he was late.
You know, he's been so great today. Really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
That one's in there. And the count is 0-2. That misses the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
It's a good take.
The 1-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, that's a pitch, that slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
Fly ball pretty well struck right field. Sheffield ranging back. Bangs off the wall. The throw into second, and that's a double.
Well, he's been absolutely lights out on the mound all game, and I really thought he might pull off some history here, Boog.
He had that look, no doubt. Perfect games are so tough, though.
Number 32,
It's one of the rarest feats in sports for a reason. In there for strike 1. And a pitch. He swings and fouls one off. Smith and Jigba over at second, 1 down. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Kicks and deals. Struck him out looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Pirates. Jorge Barrosa looking for a 2-out hit with a runner in scoring position. And that's in there for strike 1. Man on second, 2 down. Foul ball there. This one popped up. And that is that. Another scoreless inning, and now that's 7 shutout frames. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Yankees 8 and the Pirates nothing. Staying in the game on defense, Kanan Smith and Jigba. He pinch hit last half inning, but now he's in a position he's not familiar with at all. Seems like a questionable move here. Also into the ball game, Jorge Barrosa. And man, they're asking a lot of him to play completely out of position. On the mound now for the Pirates, Chase DeYoung.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Now into the ball game on defense, Tucupita Marcano. He'll play second. Mike Piazza stepping in now for the Yankees. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. That one blasted deep to right. This one's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
Jim Thome stepping in now for the Yankees. Liner, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And now it's going to be Jason Giambi. That's a laser base hit. Tomey around second, headed for third. They add on as the run scores all the way from first. It's 9-0. The throw to third, and he's out trying for three.
The triple is arguably the most exciting play in baseball, and the guys worked so hard to get around first, to get around second, and to get thrown out at third. Man, you just feel bad for him. On top of that, he was already in scoring position, so you think about how it kind of hurts the team as well.
That's a base hit.
All over that one right there. Love how he just kept it simple there. Didn't come out of his mechanics. Nice tight swing, hard hit ball.
Number 50 stepping in now for the Yankees. This guy with big time power and an elite defender. That smash towards center. Brings it in for the third out. 1 run, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Last half of the 8th coming up. The Yankees 9 and the Pirates nothing. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Liover Peguero. Righty reliever out of the pen, Jimmy Cordero. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise.
Jimmy Cordero.
The pitch. And there's the strike. You'll one. Out to short. McGuire whips it to first on the run. Gets the catcher by a step.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Matt Frazier. Looking to start something with 1 gone.
Number 38, Matt Frazier.
And first offering is fouled off. And he takes a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for guys to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
One down, base is empty. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And a pitch. Swing and a tapper. Now the throw to first on the run. 2 up, 2 down.
The first baseman, number 22.
And now it's Josh Naylor. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And the righty deals. Strike 2.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Right through there. Got him. That's the inning. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. Steep hill to climb. It's a 9-0 deficit. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Juan Minaya.
Number 41.
Now into the game, Ben Wertvet. He takes over behind the plate.
Number 39.
Also entering the game, number 19. He's the new third baseman.
Number 19, Jared.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Gary Sheffield.
Beautiful swing in his last at bat, opposite field knock. And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
The line to kick the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Minaya, in his fourth year, he features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, and he works in a slider. Swing and a laser off the bat. This looks like extra bases. And now let's see if he goes for it. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
And now the catcher comes up to hit, Pudge Rodriguez. And first offering is fouled off. And a swing and a miss. Movement in the bullpen. Number 48 loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Sheffield leads off second with nobody out. That one 95 to finish him off.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got three straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
So up next, Raul Ibanez. On a line, base hit. Sheffield around third. Sawinski fires it to the plate. Tag, safe at home. It's 10-0.
First pitch swing in, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Back to the top of the lineup, Mark McGwire, the next to hit. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Right-hander kicks, deals. Line drive, base hit. Lead runner around second. Throw into third. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Mike Piazza stepping in now for the Yankees. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Swings through that one for strike two.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
On a line out towards center. Smith and Jigba makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. In comes the runner from third. It's 11-0.
The second baseman, Jim Thome.
Man at first. And next for New York, Jim Thome. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Smith and Jigba should have this one, and that will end the inning. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 8-9-1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Yankees 11 and the Pirates nothing. Bottom 9 at the plate for Pittsburgh, Seiya Suzuki. So they turn things over to the righty, Clay Holmes.
And he's got a nice lead to work with. So he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Here comes a pitch. 0-1. The pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Sawinski, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. The 0-1. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees slugged their way to a win in this one.
Well, we saw complete domination in this one. The offense exploded for a blowout, and then the pitching staff nails, locked down the opponent. These guys did everything right today.
11-0 your final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Mm-hmm.